Alrighty, this is Jared Harper. If you know me, you know I love graphic novels. We got The Watchmen, The Boys, and we have Doomsday here. What all these have in common is they got this darker tone to them, which The Watchmen was kind of the OG in bringing this this maturity to it. The reason I'm bringing all these up is Invincible Season 3 just dropped a couple of days ago. We've been waiting for 2 years for this thing, for our characters like Invincible, Omni-Man to make it back to the screen.
Over the last 90 days, Mark's speed has increased 65%, his endurance 70%, and his strength 138%.
I was psyched. I'm also psyched at what they did drop in episodes 1, 2, and 3 on us. And also, those episodes usually run for like 20 to 30 minutes. They gave us like 50-minute episodes. They're giving us feature films for the first 3 episodes.
Is that all you got? I will never work for you again. We're done.
It seems like the tone with these seasons in Invincible, they kind of get really intense at the end of their seasons. So they kind of were coming off the intensity of like the ending of season 2, and they kind of have to bring it back down. You kind of have to be like, okay, these kids go to college, or they still have relationships, and they're still kind of gossiping. They kind of brought it back down to that, while still giving us amazing battle scenes. I think at the top, I love their battle scenes because they get so grotesque. They're so R-rated. They're so adult. Because, you know, we're in the world of like Disney, right? Where they can't show shit. They can't show any blood, like anybody getting killed. But in Invincible, they go all out. You're just seeing people just tear through bodies and just blood and skulls getting smashed. So that's something I appreciate, is that they just go there, and the battles and the fight sequences are just, there's nothing like them right now, animated wise. So that's something I appreciate. Episode 1, you're pinging around everybody. You got to see Mark, you got to see Eve, you got to see Cecil, the mom, the new kid. By the way, I'm trying not to spoil it, but he's a badass.
Kid Omni-Man is here!
Because I don't know if you guys know, Omni-Man went off to another planet in season 2, had a whole nother little kid. He's like this bug race, so they like age very quickly. The kid's already like 12 or 13, and he's kicking ass. I didn't think he was gonna be kicking ass like that. Episode 3, he turns it up. I actually started liking him a little bit more than Mark, because Mark has this thing for me. He's like the moral dilemma character, kind of like Batman. He's like, I don't kill, and I won't kill, and like life is precious, and everybody, you know, is special. Sometimes you just gotta love a character like the little kid, and like Omni-Man, that just be destroying people. And it's not even people, it's bad guys. It's the villain. The villain, you can tear right through the villain. Mark is always like, we gotta put him in cuffs and he deserves a second chance. Just kill his ass. Just rip it right through.
You don't seem to understand. Earth isn't yours to conquer.
So I appreciate the little kid kind of doing that, because he's got the Viltrumite blood in him, so he kind of doesn't, he's kind of like tone deaf to like killing things.
That's what happens when you're a bad guy.
So that's kind of cool. A little bit of a spoiler, that comes in episode 3. It's like the first 10 minutes of that episode 3, there's no dialogue. You're just showing a montage of 2 characters that you've never even seen before, going through being villains, getting locked up, deciding to choose a different life and try to like get normal jobs, and then they end up like getting evicted. And it was like its own little short film at the beginning of episode 3, that I really appreciate. That's why I appreciate this show. They don't take anything like, there's no cliches about any of this. I think it's just because, you know, kudos to the comic for making things feel more modern and not putting like the tropes of like, you know, relationships in the series and stuff. But I'm excited for more. I would say episode 1 to 3, did not disappoint. I give it like an 8.5, but I want to see more Omni-Man and Alan, who also is voiced by Seth Rogen, who also produces The Boys.
His name is Mark, and he's only half Viltrumite.
Unbelievable.
I know. It sounds bad, but he is not like them.
So he's got a good beat on the pulse of like what's good animation and what's not. So I appreciate, you know, him being a producer on it. But yeah, I would say Omni-Man's character and Alan the alien or whatever, I didn't see enough of them in 1 to 3. I'm sure we'll get more of them. That's my only 2 cents. The rest of it looks great. Looks great. Excited for episode 4 dropping in a couple days. You guys go check out Invincible season 3.
Yo!